Here are some other great videos from Cabin Fever Entertainment.
It's the most popular movie series of all time.
The greatest show in town. I mean the greatest show in the whole world. Happy birthday, Mr. Hood.
Cabin Fever Entertainment is proud to present The Little Rascals on home video.
To you. Give me a high sign.
These are the original Little Rascals. Now they're better than ever. For years, the Little Rascals have been censored. Some of their movies haven't been seen for decades, and previous video collections contained low-contrast, scratched prints, ruined from years of neglect. Not Cabin Fever. These are all the original classics, uncut, remastered from the Library of Congress's original 35mm prints, and restored to mint condition through a process costing nearly $500,000.
All right, where are you guys? There's nobody down here except us dummies.
It's all your favorite moments.
Say, let's start a club right now. The He-Man Woman. Don't call me Norman. Call me Chubsy Ubsy. Ah, Krabby.
And all your favorite rascals, even ones you haven't seen for years. Each volume is introduced by Entertainment Tonight's Leonard Maltin, co-author of the book The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang.
My Juliet, my Romeo.
The original Little Rascals, only from Cabin Fever Entertainment.
If you're like me, you first discovered the Little Rascals on television. They've been a staple on TV for so many years, in fact, I'm sure many people don't realize these films were originally shown in theaters, where they bore the name Our Gang. Today, it's rare to see a short film of any kind in a movie theater, but in the 1920s and 30s, when Our Gang flourished, they were a staple of the movie-going experience. In those days before television, you didn't just see a feature film. You got a whole evening of entertainment. Many people, often entire families, went to the movies at least once a week. The feature was usually preceded by a series of selected short subjects. That might include a cartoon, a newsreel, a travelogue, a musical or novelty short, and a comedy. This is where Laurel and Hardy, the Three Stooges, and Our Gang got to shine. The two-reeler, which ran 20 minutes, was a perfect vehicle for slapstick comedy. Rascal comedies like Shiver My Timbers, Choo Choo, and Divot Diggers would have played in theaters right alongside the top feature films of the day. And while moviegoers might not have paid specifically to see Our Gang, they enjoyed having them on the bill. And yes, there were special Saturday matinees for kids, when comedies like these were also most welcome. But in the mid-1930s, the movie industry started to change. Audiences who were strapped for cash during those Depression years were susceptible to any promotion that offered them more for their money. In some theaters, that took the form of contests and giveaways. In others, it resulted in the double feature. People liked the idea of getting two movies for the price of one, but that left little time for those selected short subjects. Producer Hal Roach saw the writing on the wall and also on his financial statement, and so he phased out his shorts production, moving Laurel and Hardy onto feature films full-time. He was going to ring down the curtain on Our Gang, but his distributor, MGM, prevailed upon him to continue the series in a one-reel format, 10 minutes instead of 20. Roach agreed, and in 1936, Our Gang made its one-reeler debut with a short called Board of Education, which also introduced Studio Discovery Rosina Lawrence as the Rascals' new school teacher. Well, the new streamlined series was a great success, and Board of Education earned the gang an honor it had never known before, an Academy Award for Best Short Subject.
To find out more about the amazing history of the Little Rascals and the remarkable kids who starred in this series, turn to The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang by Leonard Maltin and Richard W. Band. Its pages are crammed with facts, photos, and behind-the-scenes information on all 221 Our Gang comedies, with biographies of every Little Rascal and the story of what happened to them in later life. Ask for The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang at your local bookstore, or have them order it for you. It's published by Crown.